Alright guys, welcome to the channel. My other channel got hacked, but doesn't matter. Today I'm going to tell you a little bit who I am. I am Brian Ibanez. I am Pan American champion, youth world medalist. I do weightlifting as a sport since I was 11 years old, and today I'm going to show you my story, okay? So I came to Canada at the age of 8 years old, and I was doing gymnastics during 3-4 years. I was Canadian champion in teams, and at the age of 11 years old I decided to quit gymnastics because I didn't like it anymore and I was in pain everywhere, and I was only 10 or 11 years old, and my parents and me didn't want to do with gymnastics anymore, so I just changed into weightlifting. And at the beginning I wasn't really talented. I had a bunch of other kids in my gym, little girls were lifting more than me. Not like my sister. My sister Emily Ibanez is very talented, but me when I was younger, I wasn't. So the pandemic came in 2020, and I just locked in. I was just training, recovering, and I was training 3 times a day in my house. You can go guys see that in my Instagram. I have a few videos in my house lifting during COVID. So in that 4 or 5 months I became a little bit better, okay? So I was just grinding because I didn't have anything else to do. I don't play video games, I don't do all of this stuff, okay? I wasn't born with a PS4. I wasn't born in the richest, most beautiful place, okay? I was raised in Hochelaga, which is one of the worst places here in Montreal, but I had a good education. I went into a semi-private high school, but anyways, so during the pandemic I was very locked in. I trained, and I became better, okay? I became better, and after the pandemic, like 6 months later in 2021, I became Pan American champion. Less than 15 years old were participating, and I became first. Only 5 people in my category, but I was Pan American champion. And from then on, I even locked in even more because I figured out that I didn't like school. I wasn't really focused at school. It wasn't that I wasn't good, it's just that I could not focus because it was not interesting for me. I didn't see the point. So I was just training. I was training at 6 a.m. before going to school, and then at 4 with all of the kids after school. So I was training, and later in 2022 I became bronze medalist at the Youth World Championships, okay? So it was a lot of hard work, a lot of pain, and I became Youth World medalist. And in 2023 I had, well, before going into 2023, after the Youth Worlds, maybe 4 months later, I met a girl and I fall in love with her. It was the first time that I fall in love, and it was like, you know, like teenager love, like was only this girl, and I was so obsessed and everything. And at the, I think it was, when was it? I think it was June 2023, March 2023, okay? I wasn't focused. I wasn't training as hard as before because I was so in love with that girl that I went to bed at 11, 12, sometimes even 1 a.m. And my training wasn't going as good as before. I went to Youth Worlds and it was 2 out of 6. It was a failure. I want to be world champion. I finished 5th, which was an absolute failure, okay? But it was my fault, 100% my fault. I'm accountable in that sense. So then in June 2023, I broke up with that girl, and I just, like, I was like, man, like, how this happened? I love that girl so much, everything. And you know, typical heartbreak. And July, August, September, I didn't train because I was having some issues with my back. I didn't train. I was a little bit, let's say, depressed. Not in depression, because I don't believe really in depression, but I was depressed, you know, break up, couldn't not train, and I was just tired. Like all of the time I was tired. I was sleeping 12, 13 hours and I was tired. Like I didn't understand what was happening. And at my birthday, the 18th September, I just 17 years old, it was my birthday, and I was like, I'm tired of being tired. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm just going to try something. I'm going to give my best and I'm going to lock in. So I started waking up every single day at least 6. But I was most of the days I was waking up at 5. Boom, I opened my first clothing brand, Ibanez Weightlifting. Some of you guys even have the t-shirts, but let's say in person it was a success, but online it wasn't really. Like, I lost money. A lot of people buy it, but it was not well, let's say, it wasn't, the profit wasn't good enough. Like, I maybe did $200, like, it wasn't a lot, but in person it worked very well. But overall it was a failure, okay, because I put it so much time into that project, but it didn't end up well. But it doesn't matter. Then I trained in November for 1 month, and I participated at the Spanish Nationals. That's when me and my coaches decided to represent Spain instead of Canada, for reasons that, for various reasons, obviously, because Spain supports more their athletes than Canada. But anyways, we decided that to make the move. The Spanish Federation, as you guys know, still doesn't accept us. But anyways, December comes. I just close the clothing brand. I become Spanish champion, and that's when I take the choice. Okay, I already finished high school in June 2023, and I quit college the same day that I signed up. But I didn't tell my parents, and in December I told my parents. I was like, I don't want to go to school anymore. I love business. I love what I'm doing right now. I was doing drop shipping at the time. I love what I'm doing right now, and school is not for me. I hate school since I was young, so I'm not going to go to school. So I decide that not going to school anymore, no more online pre-university, and I go all in into business in December. So I start drop shipping. I tried Amazon FBA. I tried trading. I tried what else did I try? I tried marketing agency, which went very, very well. That was my first success with one of my best friends from high school. We did a marketing agency, and it went very well. But that was in June of this year, okay? Maybe 4 or 5 months ago. It went very, very well. We made a little bit of money. It was my first money really that I make. My first $1,000 online in business was with that marketing agency. And we decided to close it on August. And obviously during 2024, it had already been, maybe in April, I lost completely the grind. Like, I was doing a bunch of stuff. Like, I wasn't eating well. I wasn't training hard. I was just lost. I was depressed because I just felt like my 5th business, and I had an injury during training, and I was like so depressed. But anyways, in May, my coach tells me, yeah, you have the Spanish Nationals. And there was a guy that got in my category at Spanish Nationals that told my coach, like, oh, I'm going to beat your son. Your son sucks, and I'm way better than him. And when my coach showed me that text in May, I was like, it was like I came back to life. Like, I was like, this guy is not going to beat me. This guy is never going to beat me. I have 1 month to prepare and to beat him and to beat his records. And I did 1 month of training, 4 weeks, and I beat his record, 146, 176. With 4 weeks of training, I made a 20 kilo improvement just because that guy texted my coach saying that I sucked and that he was going to beat me. June, boom, 146, 176, national champion. And when I come back here, I just go all in into the marketing agency, and it goes extremely well, okay? I'm with one of my best friends. Boom, we're making money. And in August, at the same time, I was trying other businesses as online, but the marketing agency went very well. And in August, I decided I'm going to close down the marketing agency because I want to really focus on, number 1, my social media, and number 2, weightlifting. Okay, I want to be Olympic champion. I want to be world champion. So I'm going to focus on this, and I'm going to help people at the same time here on social media, which I love. Like, every single day I receive messages like, man, you've changed my life. Now I wake up very early. I do my push-ups. I do my cold shower. I do my sauna. Thank you very much. And really, it started because of a simple idea. I received a message of a guy saying like, oh, thank you very much, you've changed my career. And yeah, I'm like, why does he say that? And he's like, oh, now I wake up early because of you, everything. And I was like, why not change more lives? Why not try to help more people? And every single day I receive messages and I love it. And at the same time, I help with lifters add plus 10 kilos to their total without sacrificing their business, job, family time, relationship in less than 12 weeks. Okay, so that's what I do as a business right now. It's going extremely well. We have more than 20 clients online. Plus, I do my weightlifting career, which I'm trying to qualify for the 2025 Junior Worlds, which I want to be on the podium. After 2 years of no international competitions, it's going to be in June 2025, which I'm working hard for it. So I just want to tell you guys the reason why I started this YouTube channel, and it is to inspire people. It doesn't matter if you're 20 years old or if you're 40 years old. I just want to inspire and to show you that if you work hard, if you actually lock in and you actually change your habits, you can change your life. That everything is possible. And right now I'm at level, let's say 1. Okay, I'm making a little bit of money on the internet. I am coming back training after a little injury on my knee. It's not really an injury, but it was a pain in my knee. Coming back into training, I'm right now at level 0 or level 1. I'm snatching 100 kilos, clean jerking 110 kilos, and I'm making not a little bit of money online. Okay, so I want to document my journey to inspire you guys. And this new YouTube channel, I'm going to be uploading more videos like this of just showing my life, showing you guys that pain and heartbreak can bring the best out of you. That pain, heartbreak, depression, being depressed is not a bad thing like society tried to tell us. It's actually the best thing that can happen to you as a man. Okay, like depression and heartbreak are the #1 reason why I'm here today. It's the #1 reason why I'm world medalist, I'm Pan American champion, and I make money online. It's the #1 reason. Like society is trying to tell us, man, like, oh, being depressed, oh, being this, being that, it's not normal. Having pain is not normal. Having pain and being depressed and heartbreak is the best and #1 thing that can happen to you, because that's going to fuel you. That's going to fuel you into finding your purpose and giving you and sacrifice everything for your purpose. This is the #1 reason why I'm here right now. It's because that girl break my heart, and now I'm just working hard. It's been 1 year and 1 year and 1 month since I'm fully locked in, and I don't have any bad habits anymore. Okay guys, so I'm going to be documenting my journey through here. I love to you guys to subscribe because it makes me very happy, and we can impact more lives. Okay guys, so I'm going to be uploading a lot. See you guys on the next videos. I'm going to show you guys my training. Okay, I know I've not done that in the past. Like, it's been maybe 1.5 years since I'm not showing you guys my training, so I'm actually going to try and film my training sessions when I'm going to get back a little bit into shape, because right now I'm extremely weak. Okay guys, so see you on the next video. Please subscribe for more content like this, and see you guys very soon.